Hey guys, what's up? It's Sane4414 or Tony. How's everyone doing today? So, I'm I'm about a week late, but there's a new episode tomorrow, so that's great. But anyway, today's review is Andi Mack, Season 2, Episode 23? I think it's 23. Bought, Lost, or Stolen. So this episode begins with Bex laying down some rules. I don't remember all of them. There were like 3. But the major thing at the beginning of this episode is Andi asks, where's her blue cardigan? This will come into play later. Anyway, after that, Cyrus is at his mom's, I guess, her therapy session. Or she's like, I guess they're doing therapy at the house or something. But anyway, Amber walks out. Cyrus sees Amber. Whoops. And Cyrus is like, oh, I didn't know you were in therapy. Sorry for barging in. He says that later. But, so Amber is doing therapy with Cyrus's mother. Awkward for Cyrus. And then Amber and Cyrus, this is going to be a little, back and forth kind of thing. Amber and Cyrus kind of get into a talk about how she doesn't trust people or adults, and how her mom suggested that she go to counseling with everything that's going on. If you remember way back when, we learned that her parents are fighting. Which makes me think they're getting a divorce if they're not already divorced. But anyway, so she confides in Cyrus about that. And Cyrus says he won't tell anybody she's in counseling. Or therapy, rather. And then she tells him something interesting. She tells him that she spits on the burger and gives it to people and watches them eat it. Huh. Interesting. Meanwhile, and we'll come back to this story. Meanwhile, the Bex and Celia are trying to figure out some art to put in Cloud 10. They renamed the French. Anyway, they're trying to figure out some art to put in there. So they go to an art gallery with Andi. They're kind of fighting over what they want to put in there. Meanwhile, they see a picture. Actually, the picture of Andi that Walker drew. By the way, Walker's there. And Andy's basically like, why didn't you tell me? He's like, well, I wanted to respect your wishes when you said don't call you. And she jokes, she's like, okay, if a painting with my face on it gets second place, respect my wishes. If it gets first place, everything's out the window. Anyway, so then, well, so they're trying to get a picture of the painting, and Celia even says, oh, hey, that's my granddaughter. I think that's the first time she's actually said that about Andi. But anyway, so, and also Celia and Bex are surprised he didn't tell Andi, but that has to do with what was said before about him respecting her wishes. But anyway, so then they see they see Jonah, Cyrus, and Buffy. This is interesting because Walker when he sees Buffy and Cyrus, he's like, isn't that Bar Mitzvah Boy and Phoenix Girl? And Andy's like, no, that's Buffy and Cyrus. Anyway, so, and Jonah, and her boyfriend Jonah, which she says, she's like, and my boyfriend Jonah. So they meet up. we at this point from the promo, once again, we're worried something's gonna happen because Jonah meets Walker, and Jonah's like, huh. And he was gonna explain things, and Jonah's just like, no, I know who that is. You're the artist. And he actually takes it pretty well. He's like, so he's just like, yeah, I'm Walker, I'm Jonah. They meet up, and Andi is like, so you're taking this pretty well. And he's like, well, I'm wearing this, and he shows off the bracelet. So yeah, and they're just like, nice to meet you too. And then it's like, he basically asks Andi, you want me to show you around? So Andi and Jonah go. She's like, oh yeah, I haven't seen anything yet. So Andi and Jonah go and walk around the gallery. Meanwhile, Buffy, it seems like Buffy starts talking to Walker. He's like, oh, I thought you were in Phoenix. Stuff happened. But yeah, seems like Buffy may have a thing for Walker, not Jonah. Which explains why she wouldn't want to tell Andi anyway. Cause yeah. But anyway, so that's roughly it for that storyline. But there's still two other relatively big storylines in this episode. We're going back to the Cyrus and Amber storyline, because Amber told Cyrus that she spits on the burgers. Meanwhile, they go back to the spoon, and she gives baby taters to Cyrus. Baby taters and a milkshake to Cyrus. A big thing of baby taters to Andi and Jonah. And a burger to Buffy. This is going to be interesting. So the question at this point is, Cyrus sees the burger, and he's like, what do I do? He's like, oh, I'll trade you for my milkshake and baby taters. She's like, no, I want my burger. So he tries hard not to tell Buffy about the burger, and he ends up just knocking it out of her hand. He goes back later, he's like, oh, I'll go get you another one. So he goes back to talk to Amber. He's like, I wasn't gonna let you let my friend eat a spit burger. She's like, okay, you passed the test. And he's like, what test? She's like, you didn't really think I spit in people's burgers, did you? And he said what everybody else was thinking, including me. Yeah, kinda. Anyway, but no, she didn't. Apparently his mom had told her that she needed to find people she could trust. So this was a way for her to basically find out if she could trust Cyrus with her secret or not. So I assume there's a bigger secret coming, maybe in the next episode? Or next season? Speaking of that, we have like 2 episodes left of the season, one of which is tomorrow. This is Thursday when I'm recording this. Anyway, so the final big storyline of this episode is, so Bowie is at the shop, and Miranda comes in. He's like, okay, give me a couple seconds and we'll go get lunch. Miranda's like, hey, I have a surprise. Surprise! That was exactly what her surprise said. His surprise said. And it turned out to be Morgan. Oh joy. So Morgan was bored. She's like, I'm bored. So it's like, okay, what are we gonna do? So Bowie gives her some music boxes to play with. He's like, hey, these make different sounds. So she plays with the boxes for a while. Then they have to go get lunch. So she puts all the music boxes up. Or does she? Bowie's like, is that all the music boxes? Yeah. He's like, weird. I thought there were 5. So then they're walking out, or about to, and well, Miranda's like, Morgan, what's that in your pocket? Dun dun dun. Turns out she has the other music box in her pocket. And she's like, I didn't know it was there. I think she's a klepto. Anyway. Yeah, Morgan's a klepto. Confirmed. Anyway, so... basically... They take the music box out, put it back. And Bowie's like, is that all you're gonna say? She's like, did you want me to say anything else? He's like, it's your call. Smart move, because honestly she's the parent he's not, so that's fine. But then she just lets it go. Later, at lunch, they talk about it. Miranda's like, are you okay? Did you say anything to Morgan? No, I thought you said it was my call. She's like, so you're not okay. Are you gonna let this go? Is that it? Has she done this before? Why do you ask that? Because of what happened the other day. With the prayer box. Well... So she has done it before. She did steal Andy's box. But how did it get back in Andy Shack? Oh. So Miranda took it from Morgan, because Morgan took it, and put it back. That made Bowie mad. Understandably. He's like, so basically, you made me doubt my own daughter. And you made Andi doubt herself. Give me a second. Way to go, Miranda. Nice going. Anyway. So, Miranda says, first of all, you can't just trust a 7-year-old. That's a lie. You can trust some 7-year-olds. You can trust most 7-year-olds. Think your daughter's just a klepto. Anyway, so that happened, and he's like, so I guess I need to work on figuring out who I can trust more. Meaning, the 7-year-old is what she thinks. She's like, no. He's like, no, I meant you. So, basically, they're done. Fast forward. They meet up with... Bowie meets up with Andi and Bex and tells them everything. They figure out, oh hey, it was Miranda and all this. And she didn't really steal it. He apologizes. He says he feels dumb, and she's like, no, it's okay, it's in the past, it's over and done with. Nice way to look at things. He actually feels really bad. Also, here's where the beginning pops up. It's like, so, I found a blue cardigan in my car. They're like, yay, we found it. And then it ends. And the next episode is going to be interesting because Amber and Cyrus are talking, and Buffy sees that. Meanwhile, Jonah and Andi go on their first date. And then something happens, because Andy's like, hey, we should go to this place. But Jonah said they can't for the next, 2 weekends. Apparently something bad's gonna happen. I don't know if it means he's moving. I don't think he's moving, because they did that plotline before. But we'll see. But, yeah, that's pretty much it for now. Feel free to comment with your thoughts on this episode, what I can do to make this thing better. And once again, I'm sorry it's so late. I should be better at that because we have an episode tomorrow, which I'll probably record my review this weekend, and then we have an episode on Monday, which I'll probably record my review sometime next week, and then I will either go back and start in Season 1 and catch up that way, or I'll go through the rest of Season 2 and then go backtrack and do Season 1. What do you guys think? Post your comments in the comment section on what you guys think I can do to improve, and on whether you guys think I should go back and do Season 1 and then start with the rest of Season 2, or if I should do Season 2 and then go back and do Season 1. Anyway, like I said, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will catch you guys later. God bless you guys. Stay safe and peace.